Hi everybody, thought I would come on and share some laces and different lace appliques that I've found in some of the wedding dresses that I have purchased. This was a like a flower of sorts that was on one of them, and then this was the button part on the dress, which I saved. It also is a zipper. I thought maybe I might be able to use that on something, so I saved it. You've got some, or I've got some heavy beaded, and then some that are not so heavy beaded. And so let's see how I can do this, because they're landsliding on me. This is one of the more heavily beaded. The beading is much larger, but it has the beautiful little flowers. And then this is another example. And this is a smaller one. And this was a piece that was on there that's real heavily beaded. It's kind of a large. Most of my large pieces I cut down as I was trying to sort them. And this is just another example of those. And then you've got, that's another piece. Okay, this piece was actually, I'm not really sure. I think it was part of the bodice. Now this piece is heavily beaded, but you've got more so fabric behind, rather than on this piece having it sheer, where it's got I would say oh, I can't even think of the name of that stuff right now, but y'all know what I'm talking about. This stuff. And then this was the top part of it, or maybe it was the back part of it. I can't remember, y'all. I haven't separated them since I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, so, but anyway. And that's just more of the other ones that I showed. Let me get all these out of the way. Hopefully that is out of the way and won't be a distraction. Now these are some pretty pieces, but they don't have a lot of beads on them. They have more of like the little applique part. They're so gorgeous. There for a while, I was buying, if I saw one and I found it at a good price, I would buy it. So I have got 6 wedding dresses that I have still not taken apart. One or two of them I'm probably not going to, simply because they are vintage. One I believe is an antique also. And then this is a piece that was part of the, well, oh, this is the sleeve. This is where it buttons there, and so I just left it like that, and then the netting there, but as you can see, those aren't heavily beaded. And that's just another piece. Like I said, it's got some gorgeous designs on it. Do I know what I'm going to do with all this lace? No, not really. Do I use it? Yes. I think these are all the same. I had sorted them out. Okay, we'll just put those back over there for right now, so that they won't be in the way. I really like that piece too. And then this was part of the bodice, the upper part, the upper torso. And it still has the button pieces. I don't have the actual buttons, but I do have the buttonholes. I don't know, I thought maybe I could use that. You might be able to do something like a corset on a page, or even like on a spine. But yeah, got these little long danglies. And I hope I'm staying in frame, y'all. I've got my setup a little bit different. Now these pieces are more sheer. I'm going to put if y'all see pink, that's my heat tool. I want to make sure that I don't go past it. And then this piece is actually the very bottom of the wedding dress, so bear with me while I try to find an end. And I don't know where it's at. Where, how in the devil did I fold it? Nope. Y'all, I don't know how I folded this thing. Oh, here we go. Well, I just thought it was. Okay, bear with me while I try to figure out. Well, that ain't it either. Must be on the other side. I don't know, maybe I didn't cut it apart. Anyway, as y'all can see, that's got all that little netting on it, but it's heavily, pretty heavily beaded. I have to refold that. And then this was a wedding dress that was lace. It's got that pretty applique on it. And the dress was made of this. And then I believe this was part of the back of the dress, if I'm not mistaken. Haven't decided if I want to separate the lace from this piece or not, from this little trim piece, but so I've just left as is for right now. And then that's just more lace, more lace. I got all of that lace out of it. And there are some pretty big pieces in it. Okay. And then these pieces are just this gauzy looking material. And they've got sequins and then small beading on them. I can find these, but trying to find like the antique laces and the vintage laces, they're not as easily to find around here. So I guess that's why I have so much wedding dresses. And I've just, these were like in different sections of the wedding dress. That's why they're cut so small. I went through and sorted them all a while ago. And I think there was a larger piece on here, or in here, that I was going to show you. These are all small so far. Yeah. No, those are all small ladies. I did have this small piece. Hopefully y'all can see that. It's like the other one I showed you. There's not a lot of beading on that. And then here's some more pieces like that. This was the bodice, the front of it. I haven't taken it apart yet. I just kind of left it like that. So some of them I've completely dismantled, and then some pieces I haven't. That was the side. As you can see, this was the top of the dress there. And then this was also the bodice of one. And then that come down the front of the dress. That was a little cap sleeve. And this was part of the back of the dress. Let me turn it around that way so you can see the buttons. You know that piece I had with the button loops? That may be the other side of it that I was looking for. This piece is also the bottom of a dress. It is heavily beaded. I won't unroll this. But you can see I got quite a bit out of it. And the whole section is like that. And then trying to find a place to put that. And then I've got some more of those pieces where they've got the little applique part, and then they've done some small beading and put like the sequins on there. And they've got this bigger netting on there, and it's stiffer. It's not soft. It's a little what would you call it? Reminds me of something more rougher, but to where this netting here is very soft and delicate. Okay, I'm not going to go through and show you every piece of that. This is one that I have not taken apart. It is just the bodice. I'm going to zip it so it'll be easier to see, or well, to hold. This is the sleeve, and then all of that is the sleeve. The front part of the bodice, all that dripping, and then uh-oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hit the camera. This is the back. Still has the zipper intact, but you can tell this is heavily beaded, and it's heavy. Sorry guys, I'm hitting it with the sleeve of that piece. I also have this dress, well, this bodice. I haven't taken apart the bodice part, and this is the sleeve on that. That was the price tag on it. It was from MSC. I don't know what department store that is. $820. Oh, that's the original tag. And then this is the back of it. So it zips here. I still got the zipper intact, and then the top portion buttons. I still got that intact, and it has $69.99 on there, but I did not give that for it. I want to say that I give maybe $20 for it. I kept watching it and watching it. They had it for about 3 months. And I went back in, and they had it discounted, and I asked her if she would take $20 for it. and she did. And then, sorry y'all, I'm knocking stuff off. This is some other parts of the another wedding dress. I've left it intact. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. They've got those pearls all sewed up in there. If I were to use it on something, I wouldn't leave it intact, I don't believe, just because of how big it is. And then this is, I believe, another bodice that I have not taken apart. So I believe I have, no, I have, maybe. Oh, yeah. I've taken it somewhat apart, but not all the way. And then it's got this little pretty trim right there. And that was the front part of it. And this was the sleeve. It had the little cap sleeve somewhat on it. And this was part of the back. And the other sleeve. I have another bodice that I still haven't dismantled. And it's similar to the one that I just showed you. It's got the pretty applique down through there, lace applique, and then it's got the beading around the back portion of it, the little cap sleeve, and then this is the front part of the bodice. Oh, hold on. Sorry guys. It may take it a minute to focus. Come on. Let me see if I move it. Okay. There we go. Sorry. I don't know how long that was doing that. And this piece is heavily beaded. But this applique, it is just beautiful. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. I keep all of this in a vintage trunk that I purchased at a vintage store, and I just thought I would share a little bit with y'all. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, I hope you will subscribe and let me know what you thought. And thank you for all of your support and all of your likes and comments. Thank you so much. Y'all have a good night and happy Memorial Day. I'm sorry, Labor Day. Lawless, don't go back to May. Happy Memorial Day, everyone, and, well, darn if I didn't say it again. I'm tired. It is after 11 o'clock. Happy Labor Day. Y'all enjoy the rest of your holiday, and thank you so much.